We hope so.
Of course. Take whatever you need.
I'm going to sell to you, my friend. Sell them all that loot we don't need. So, that one. Do we need that one? No, we don't need that one. So, selling this. Rapid aim. I'm thinking of saving this one if we... Yeah, we save that one. Yep. My plan is to go down dual wielding. So... But we, of course, save a single bow. But, we can always give that one to someone else. Same with this Kai shield. Yeah, we're saving it for... Is it... What the hell is his name? Can't remember his name now. Okay. All these can be so... Memorial brand. Can't even sell that. Ah. But... Oh well. So... Okay. What do we have? What does he have us? Does he have something we can use? Really? Oh. Oh. No. We need some... can't even have flask here. Yes. Yeah, that is really a lot of chests in that tower. Just for your information, this isn't a blind run. I have played this for about 600, 700 hours, so...
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back.
I'm just a bit sad when some times ago I've made all the achievements and so on, and then for some reason when Origin launched, all my achievement, bye, no one left. I was so freaking angry. Also all my DLCs were gone. For both Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Which made me even more angry. Because that is a hell of a lot of achievements. The DLCs. They are expensive as fuck.
That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
Exactly.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Yeah, I got full edition. What the hell is it called? I can't remember. With both Origin and other things. So Awakening and the Origin. Only the parts where the sacrifice on yells to the gods.
That's funny. It is funny, right? You do that.
No, not precise, but they
I'm
do.
training Paul. You'll have to learn how to handle that bow quickly.
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday.
I've never seen the Shemlan City. What's it like?
You've never been to a city? Surely you've at least visited a town.
We occasionally trade with the Shemlin in small villages, but only a few in the clan can undertake that task.
I can't imagine never having seen a city. It's crowded, with buildings all squeezed together. There are people everywhere,
Thank
and
you.
it always stinks.
Mr. Popo is a wonderful character, by the way. He is just adorable.
Only if they're servants. Most of us live in a part of the city called an alienage, separated from the humans by walls. That's where all the poorest folk live. Laborers, dock hands, and thieves. And that's if you're lucky. We don't think about it like that. To most folks, that's just how it is. Andraste's mercy, no. No one is allowed to walk around with any weapon. Fighting just gets you arrested. And I've never had to leave the city before. Much less learn how to hunt.
Yeah, city elves don't know what it means to be elven.
Well, back in the city we hear the same about you. Stories about Dalish bandits attacking people for no reason.
We would never resort to banditry.
I'm just saying that's what we hear. And it's elves who say these things too, not humans.
They just don't know the truth.
Even if they did, I honestly don't think most of them would want to leave. Wandering and hunting doesn't sound like much of a life.
At least they would live as free men, and as equals.
Maybe. But to most elves I know, the only difference between them and humans is how much coin they have. Coin is the great equalizer, not living free.
Oh yes, I took them all down in one sweep. Strike. Or bow. Shot. Whatever.
I got into trouble for stealing. I'm not a thief. We just never really had a choice. Mother was a maid, and I was lucky if I could get work at the docks. You make a living however you can, right? When Mother died, I got drunk and was caught picking a guard's pocket. They were going to hang me, but I escaped and, well, here I am.
It is so easy to play this kind of game as a good guy, so it is, for me, sometimes more fun to play it as a bit more tyrannic kind of guy, because you don't usually see that.
I'll do my best to adjust and fit in. I never dreamed you'd be so welcoming. I thought at best you might hide me for a bit. I'm glad I was wrong. Well, of course. I hope to see you again.
Okay. Oh. Ah. New codex.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
Thank you.
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
We are going to find him, don't worry.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
The Hala are beautiful creatures. I think I'm going with that one.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return. Anithara, it's good to see you recovered. Indeed. May the Creators
All right.
walk with you.
We don't really want to... damn tutorial. Do we... what do we have? Nothing. Ah,
Right.
loot! More loot. Not possible to pick! Are you kidding me? I don't think I could get more high in pick locking than this.
Right. Let's get started.
I feel so sad right now. Requires level 4 to get to the next. Oh, and the...
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
I'm glad to be here as well. Sure, old man.
Such disrespect you show your elders. At least you still have fire in your belly. What were you two thinking? Wandering in there without first coming to tell the Keeper? Are you that foolish?
Yep.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you? I suppose your
Possibly.
youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
What?
Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Certainly.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans. No. I think, well, children, it start with a mommy and a daddy elf.
Let us start with the history that makes us Dalish. When we were slaves. Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. But the humans would not leave us be. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. A war erupted. The humans invaded our homeland in the name of their one god, denouncing our sacrilegious nation. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart, until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more. We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
Yup, that we are. We are the last Elvehanan. Elvehanan? Whatever, we are the last elves. Never again shall we submit.
The oath of the Dales, and no smart-mouthed comment. Thank the creators for small mercies. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly. Now that's something I rarely hear. Of course.
Tell me about Alathan.
Ah, yes. The Lost City. Before the Shemlen enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlen could only dream of.
Do no books record our history?
When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality. We quickened to the pace of life, and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long, that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them.
Why do the Shims allow us to exist if they hate us so much?
Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure. And we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive.
We will prevail! What happened to the elves who didn't join the Dalish?
They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them Flat Ears, but they differ little from their Shemlen masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it.
Do you think we'll ever find another homeland?
We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, and perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlen at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace.
Yeah. That's all fine and well if you actually knew your lore. I think that's all. Thank you.
Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions.
What do you know about the Grey Worm?
The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past.
What do you know about Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
Did the elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlen, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
Oh, that's sad.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Thank you. Loot! Under. Okay. Somebody seen anyone else? I'm looking for Marilyn. Okay. Where is she? Ah! Ashala. More loot.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Anath. Anath Ara Ashala. That sounds almost Arabic.
I can't help it, dear. I've raised you since your poor mother died. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
Well, they might be right.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks. What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one. True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is that ever a good one?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
Humans killed. I'm going to murder them all.
Yes, but also city elves too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
Oh.
Oh, you judge too harshly. Perhaps you feel differently once you've been in love. The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness. Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come. I was waiting for the right time, until you were grown. But you are grown now, aren't you? Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
Thank you. What did he say? Was that the chest up here? It might be. We're going to check it out. Ah, it was. It has been way too long since. What a crappy items. Give me something better, Mom. Jeez.
The
Meryl.
Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time. A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be?
Ah.
Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it. Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way. That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone. she is. I suppose I needn't worry about it then. Are you ready?
Let's head out
And
now.
let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Okay. Tactics. That's fine, that's fine. Also fine. You know what? We are fine with that. At the moment we don't need more. Oh shit!
You've bitten off more than you can chew! Get them all!
Hehe.
Come, you can do better than that! The keeper must be
And they.
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
How the hell should I know?
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
How the hell should? I think I was noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
Fine.
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
Why are you? It's just What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Wee. I'm not sick at all. Emma, please don't say I'm sick.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
Nope. No. Forest creature. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Perhaps we'll see more walking corpses.
Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Alright. Oh. Can't glue that. More thingies!
Let's get started.
Okay. What are we having here? He's got a bow and arrow. Fine, she guts. Lots of guts. Flame blast. Don't want to blast myself. Loot! More loot! Need more loot. Loot, loot, loot. More loot. Yep, yeah. We are going back to the cave. That's the cave. Yeah, why not? 2 seconds, I need to check up on quick save. This game is notoriously known to crash. Quick save F5. Yes, yes. Okay.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
You're probably right.
Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
Anything new? Doesn't look like it. Dead one. More dead ones. More deads.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Fine.
Okay. You are going to this way. Oh. This one. Thank you. Do. Oh. Come here. Loot, loot, loot. All them loot. Where are all the loot going? We got some more.
This should be
Just going to kill all. Okay. He died. Why the hell do we dual sweep now? No. All the loot. Okay. No more loot. Oh, that's sad.
trap, 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 trap.
That's a lot of traps. But they give good experience. So.
On it.
And you're stupid if you go into one of these traps.
As you wish.
Okay. Kill the mercenary first. Oh.
I shall.
Either you or me, it isn't gonna be me. Desperation is an ugly
Kill that one. Thank you. Ah.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Hello, Duncan.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
No, no. You're not.
It's a good thing I don't return that feeling, wouldn't you say? So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, And you saw this mirror.
Yep.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Can we fix it?
Unfortunately, no. It will taint all those who come near it now.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see. Confirm it with your Keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger.
Hashtag smash the mirror. Yeesh. That's 7 years of unlock.
Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
Dare you?
I would dare more than that to stop such a threat.
What about...
There is nothing we can do.
Oh, so he's dead then.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone.
That's
Now
sad.
we should return. The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Why would they take his body? Not to eat it, I hope.
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Can we return later and search through the ruins? We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire.
With fire?
It's not that simple. I would tell you more, but I must first speak with your Keeper.
Very well.
I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him? I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper, right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Seek out... Okay.
Tell Haren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan, I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Okay. I have to go to the toilet, so we are taking a short break. I will be back in 5-10 minutes, something like that. Let's see. What should we say? How the hell did I get locked out here? Just a second. I'll be back in 5 minutes. And yep.